Hi everyone, it's Bob here and welcome to my new video. Today I will show you how to do Chaturanga Dandasana correctly with good alignment. And if you wonder how this pose is called in Sanskrit, it's 8-limbed staff pose. But today we will stick with our traditional Chaturanga. So because in traditional practice or in almost every practice, we start Chaturanga from plank pose, we will also start from plank pose today. So come onto your hands and knees. This is the position you probably did many times. Also, if you practice with me, we start with this pose quite often. So place your hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, engage the core, and press to the mat firmly. Now we want to do plank pose. So we walk the hands a little bit forward like this and then lift your knees by tucking the toes under. Come to your plank pose. So first make sure your hands are below your shoulders, so maybe you adjust this position. Press into the ground to activate the chest. Tuck your pelvis under, but keep your hips lifted enough. But by lifted, I mean they are in the same line of energy and with your body. So make sure you don't arch the spine doing this. This would be very bad for your back. So focus on a good alignment. So tuck your pelvis, lift your hips, engage the ribs. Draw your ribs in, engage the core, squeeze the butt. Maybe it's already too enough. So inhale and on exhale, drop the knees down. We will do a beginner version with the knees on the ground to make sure we focus on good alignment. So from this position, make sure again your hands are below your shoulders, but your knees are behind your hips, so you are not anymore like this, but you are in this position. Your core is still engaged and your pelvis is stuck under. Now look forward and on inhale lean forward so your shoulders travel over your wrist, and from here we will start to bend the elbows 90 degrees. And make sure your elbows are close to your body so they don't spread apart like this. No, we want to engage the triceps. So elbows close to your body and come all the way down. From Chaturanga, we can continue untucking the toes and pressing to the ground, lifting the chest to the cobra. But this is not what I want to do today. Today I want you to press into the mat and lifting your chest by squeezing the elbows in, back up into a half plank pose. So every time, no matter if you go down or up, make sure you engage the core, you squeeze the glutes, so everything is engaged, only neck and head is relaxed. Always look down or slightly forward because we don't want to crack the neck and create something bad with our neck. Also, the straight spine is very important, so we prevent the lower back pain, because sometimes people don't focus on the core, and when you don't focus on the core you start to arch the spine, and when you practice some dynamic movements, so dynamic practice, and you do chaturanga quick and you don't focus on the core, you will start to creating a back pain, and so in the end the yoga might be more painful than beneficial. So focus on a straight spine, because every movement we are creating a muscle memory, and this muscle memory help us in future to do poses with more ease without focusing a lot on every piece. So in the beginning we must focus more to teach our brain how to do the pose correctly. He will take the notice how to do it correctly, and then in future it will be much easier if you make the effort in the beginning. So if you want to do traditional chaturanga with your knees lifted, we start from plank pose, and basically we do the same. So press into the ground, make sure your hands are below the shoulders, the pelvis is stuck, core is engaged, ribs in, externally rotate the shoulders, and on inhale, lean slightly forward so the shoulders travel across your hands, and from here, on inhale and exhale, bend your elbows. From here you can untuck the toes, come into upper facing dog, or you can come all the way down, continue with another pose, or you can challenge yourself by engaging the core, squeezing the glutes and pressing to the ground and lifting yourself all the way up. But now, to gain more strength with good alignment, you can practice chaturanga by just doing these push-ups. So always engage everything, shift forward, come down. You can come completely on the ground or keep slightly lifted and come back. You can practice 5 in the beginning or 10, until you keep the good alignment. You can keep practicing, but don't force anything too much. So maybe you do 10, then take a break, and then another 10, another 10. So make sure you practice chaturanga regularly, because it's a foundation for your yoga practice. It's very essential to build a strength for some dynamic movements. And also, chaturanga might be a gate pose for other advanced arm balances, other poses like arm balances. That's what I wanted to say. And then if you have enough strength, you can practice some funny arm balances with me, because I love arm balances and I will be happy to teach you. So thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to subscribe if you didn't do it yet, because next time I will show you how to do another essential yoga pose, which help you to prevent also low back pain. So thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.